Module 2. What is blockchain? So now we understand why blockchain came into existence. Let's talk about what it actually is. And I want to be really clear from the start, blockchain is not complicated. What's complicated is how it's usually explained. If you strip away the jargon, it's surprisingly simple. Removing the fear factor. When people hear the word blockchain, they often picture coding, complex maths, crypto traders, dark screens with green numbers scrolling down, something technical, something intimidating, something they're not supposed to understand. That's a myth. Blockchain is not a product, it's not a company, it's not an app. Blockchain is a record-keeping system, and humans have been keeping records for thousands of years. The simple definition: at its core, a blockchain is a shared digital record of transactions that cannot be easily altered and does not rely on a single controlling party. That's it. No buzzwords, no hype. If you understand the concept of a ledger, you already understand 80% of blockchain. The ledger analogy. Think about a traditional ledger. Historically, banks kept ledgers, accountants kept ledgers, and governments kept ledgers. A ledger simply records who owns what, who paid whom, when it happened. Imagine a notebook sitting in a bank office. Every time money moves, someone writes it down. That notebook becomes the official record. But here's the key. That notebook is controlled by one organisation. They store it, they update it, they correct it, they protect it. It's centralised. Blockchain changes how that ledger works. The shared Google Doc analogy. Imagine instead of one notebook in an office, there's a shared digital document, not stored in one place, but copied across thousands of computers. Every time a transaction happens, the document updates for everyone at the same time. Now imagine, no single person can quietly edit it. No one can sneak in at night and change the numbers. If someone tries, everyone else's copy disagrees. That's much closer to how blockchain works. It's a shared ledger with many synchronized copies. What makes blockchain different? A blockchain ledger is distributed, so many copies exist. Shared, participants can view it. Synchronized, all copies match. Tamper-resistant, changes are extremely difficult. Instead of one authority saying, this is the official version, the network agrees collectively. It's less like one referee making the call and more like a scoreboard that updates automatically with everyone watching. Blocks and chains, in plain English. So why is it called a blockchain? Because transactions are grouped into blocks. Think of a block like a page in a notebook. Once a page is filled with entries, it's sealed and time-stamped. Then a new page begins. Each page is linked to the previous one. So if someone tries to rip out page 10 and rewrite it, the page numbers wouldn't line up anymore. The chain would break. On a blockchain, each block is mathematically linked to the one before it. Change one block and the entire chain after it becomes invalid. The network sees the inconsistency and rejects it. This makes historical records extremely hard to falsify. Why is it hard to alter? Let's compare this to a traditional system. In a normal database, there's one master copy. If someone gains access to that database, they can change the records. Sometimes you might not even know. In a blockchain system, there isn't just one copy. There might be thousands. To alter history, you'd have to change most of those copies at the same time. Not just technically difficult, but economically impractical. It's not magic, it's design. The system makes dishonesty expensive. Transparency without exposure. Another important concept. Blockchain is transparent, but not exposing. You can see transactions, amounts, timestamps, but you don't automatically see names, addresses, personal identity. Think of it like looking at a bank account activity without knowing who owns the account. Unless identity is intentionally linked, the system shows activity, not personal details. Transparency of record without automatic exposure of identity. Public versus private blockchains. Not all blockchains are the same. Some are public, anyone can view or participate. Private, access is restricted. Permissioned, only approved participants validate transactions. So blockchain is not one thing, it's more like a toolkit. You can build government systems, supply chain tracking, medical data systems, settlement infrastructure, digital identity frameworks, and yes, currencies. The technology is neutral, its application depends on design. What blockchain does not do. This is important to say clearly. Blockchain does not automatically make people wealthy, remove all risk, eliminate fraud completely, replace every existing system. It doesn't remove human behaviour. It simply changes who controls the record, how trust is established, how verification happens. That's it. It's infrastructure, not ideology. The core value proposition. So if we strip everything back, blockchain offers a shared source of truth, reduced reliance on intermediaries, verifiable records, rules enforced by systems rather than discretion. It doesn't eliminate trust entirely. It shifts where trust is placed. Instead of trusting one institution's private ledger, participants trust an open system with transparent rules. Transition to cryptocurrency. Now here's where most of the confusion begins. Blockchain came first, cryptocurrency came later. Crypto is simply one application built on top of blockchain technology. It's like an email being built on top of the internet. The internet is infrastructure, email is an application. So in the next module, we'll address the question most people are already thinking. What is cryptocurrency, really? And just as importantly, what is it not?